Howdy everyone, Worst RC here, and today we'll be looking at Gravity Rider Zero on Nintendo Switch. Gravity Rider Zero, originally a mobile game which kinda shows in the Switch port, is a trial style game where you're on a bike and go through 33 sets of 3 stages trying to reach the end without falling off of it. Falling off will lose a heart, which you only get 3 of, and falling off at all will forfeit one of the bonuses at the end of each stage, which requires you to not lose any hearts, some fine spelling there, which will earn you bonus gems. Like Trials, there'll be some stages where you're alone and just trying to reach the end, and then there are some where you'll be joined by other racers. Each time you replay a stage, even if you never finished all 3 in a set, you'll also race the ghost of your last run. Early on, the stages start to feel a bit repetitive, but thankfully by the time you start to feel that fatigue, they throw in some new things to mix it up and keep it challenging. The standard mobile game currency and level systems are also in play. You level up with XP to unlock certain new bikes, paints, and trails, while the rest can be bought with gems or by earning stars. I know it's a mobile port, but when it comes to the overall menu, I don't really think it looks that pretty. I do like the various bikes, however. Besides the regular stunt bikes, there's everything from an actual bicycle to a little Humvee, a toy elephant, a rocket, and even a dragon alongside other things. Personally, I prefer the Leviathan, which is a hover bike, because it's small, and based on my experience between the bikes, hover vehicles, and ATVs, it feels like the Leviathan has the least weight and length, thus it just navigates the terrain easier. I noticed this when I raced my Leviathan Ghost with all the other vehicle types. The one thing that feels awkward about hover bikes is trying to do wheelies in order to get your non-existent front wheel up on higher terrain in spots on certain stages that require you to do so. Kinda comparable to climbing stairs. Since you don't have that wheel to go off of, you can find yourself just kinda rocking back and forth till your vehicle height raises to signify that you're on that so-called stair. As for how the game is overall, it's not that bad as an alternative to Trials. I still prefer the actual Trials, especially considering that the Trials games go on sale for relatively cheap, but as a cheaper alternative, I'd say that Gravity Rider Zero is pretty decent. It's got a good amount of stages that'll keep you going for a while, and a bunch of different vehicles to try out. Plus, you can always go back to older stages with a different vehicle and race your ghost, or earn any stars that you didn't previously earn. As for how it controls, it pretty much controls just how you'd want it to, so in other words, it controls pretty great. So if you want this game yourself, it's available in the eShop for $7, but right now it's currently on sale at the time of making this video. I'd like to thank QubicGames for sending me the review key. This is Worst RC in the Game Clips channel, and I'm out.